Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning. I'm Double T, and special guest joining me, Miles Nielsen. Miles, what's happening?
Hey, Double T. What's happening? Let's see. Well, I'm in my house again. Been in my house for a while. Let's see. What's happening? Well, tonight we're doing our, geez, it's amazing to say this, but Kelly and I are doing our 11th stream from our house of live music. We've done it once a week now for 11 weeks. When we started, we thought, we'll do a few of these,
Right.
We'll do like 2, 3, and then, sort of reevaluate and see where things are at. I had no idea that it would be 11 weeks later. We're on number 11.
How has it evolved through those 11 weeks?
It's gotten way less professional. Yeah, I mean, we've put, let's see, we've got a sampler that we use for laugh track, boo tracks, applause track. We have that song by Little John, the Shots song.
Oh, yeah.
So we have shots on there. So we do a couple shots breaks where we like to do shots with the viewers, the streamers. Let's see what else. Well, I mean, a lot of things have kind of stayed the same, only because we kind of wanted to keep it like we've done some other streams outside of this for different people and different things, like more like private sort of things.
Right.
And we've never used our location in our house that we do for the Thursday nights. We've never used that for any of the private things. So we usually set up somewhere else and kind of keep it a little more low key when it's kind of a private thing. So it almost feels like this is our stage, like Thursday night, we get ready, we turn the lights on, and but ultimately it's like we've been doing requests on Thursdays. I've also like dipped into like my back catalog. Somewhere deep in my brain, I have a bunch of songs hidden that I forgot that I knew, and out they come. During the show, they just pop out. It's like all of a sudden I'm like singing like a White Lion song, or like,
gee, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going into like Black Sabbath, or or even something like I can't remember. Last week I did a medley of Men at Work, The Cars, and The Outfield, and I was just letting people know that those songs are all very similar in their chord structure, but I didn't even know I knew those songs. It's one of those things. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I played this song one time in 1996, and it's in there somewhere. But, usually what I've discovered, though, is because we're not playing and, we have all this free mental space of, like, I'm not worried about, like, where our hotels are tonight, where we're traveling to tomorrow, what time is load-in, sound check, how long is our set length, We're not touring, so I don't have all these tour logistics clogging my brain. So I have all this brain power and brain space, like, to access, like, all these songs that I forgot that I even had in my, so it's like, when they say you're only using, like, 10% of your brain,
right,
I think I'm actually now using a different 10% of my brain when those streams happen. So
I feel like if I learn something new, that I forget something old. So now you're not learning anything new, so all this old stuff is coming back to you, see?
Exactly. Well, I'm learning some new things, too. Like, I spend a little bit of the day, I'll go on to YouTube and like look up like Trey Anastasio guitar licks, from the guy from Fish, and I'll like learn some guitar licks from him. And, YouTube is a wealth of, it's gotten me through fixing and repairing quite a few things around my house, over this quarantine. So I'm thankful for YouTube, but you're right. I really haven't learned anything new. Actually, I've probably gotten quite a bit dumber over the quarantine. Just, I've been resorted to like manual labor grunt work because Kelly's the smart one. She's like, "Can you go put together that chair that I bought at Costco?" I'm like, "Oh, me, man, the chair." Yeah.
I'm talking to Miles Nielsen, and if you want to watch, because I'm sure there's people that haven't checked out your stream shows yet. Where can they check that out? What time tonight, and where can they check it out at?
So tonight we do our stream. It's on Facebook Live. It's on my music page. So it's just, Facebook.com/Miles Nielsen Music. and we do that at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And but then this weekend we, and I know we've talked about this briefly, but Kelly and I early on in this decided that, we're not going to be playing shows. We're not going to have this sort of spontaneity and this interaction with people. So we're going to need to create some characters. So I created this character named Uncle Gary. And Uncle Gary's he's a guy from Beloit, Wisconsin. And he likes to drink Busch Light.
Perfect.
I mean, he's not far off of me. He's actually part of me, but he's the part of me that most people don't get to see.
Okay.
Unless we're on a pontoon boat in the Rock River and it's, a really nice warm summer day. Then Uncle Gary basically is me and I am him. So then Kelly, early on, I was like, well, I introduced Uncle Gary first, and then I said, well, Kelly, you got to come up with a character. She was thinking, well, I'll be Gary's alter ego. I said, no, it's got to be something. It's got to be like a strong female, but so all of a sudden we were like realizing that this toilet paper shortage was like this wild, dumb, fabricated thing that everyone was jumping on. Like, oh my gosh, we got to go loot the stores of toilet paper. and then it got to the point where it's like only one package of toilet paper. So we started saving the toilet paper rolls to, in fact, create the character Aunt Dottie, which her hair goes up in toilet paper rollers. And she likes to drink she likes to drink that rock and vodka from Uncle Rick.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Make martinis. And she's so we've created these characters basically, and over the course of, I don't know, I'd say like the last 8-9 weeks, we've done a few live, and it's really just completely off the cuff. We do about an hour on Saturday nights. Most Saturdays, we've taken a few Saturdays off. But this Saturday we're doing one for a fundraiser. Actually, we've jumped on board for a really great cause with the Rockford Family Peace Center. And what they do is it's survivors of abuse in a lot of different forms. Human trafficking being one of them, domestic battery being one of So we've partnered with them, and we're doing a fundraiser this Saturday, before Saturday, we're trying to get to $2,500. And if we get to $2,500, I'm actually going to become Aunt Dottie, and Kelly's going to become Uncle Gary. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but
do you have enough hair to put curlers in your hair? That's what I want to know.
No, not even close. I mean, I shaved my head, not bald, but I went down to like a 4-guard about a month ago, and Kelly's got a wig, thankfully.
Okay, good.
So we've got a box of Halloween stuff at the house, and Kelly's got a wig, and we're going to put that up. If we get to $2,500, if not, it's just going to be a fun time with Uncle Gary and Aunt Dottie, just the way that you know them. So,
and I'm looking right now on the page, and you guys are at $1,065, which is.
So I did just get a text that someone I know, very generous people, just don't want to donate $300. They weren't in a position to do it via the website right now. So that's $1,368.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we're well on our way. We're like at $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, we're close. I mean, that's like how many people? Like you need, maybe 50 people at $20 a pop right there, and we're there.
Right. And it's for a great cause. I mean, our city needs this family peace center. And it's also fun. You have fun while making a donation to watch you dress up as Aunt Dottie and Kelly dressing up as Uncle Gary. I mean, this is going to be hilarious. I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, if you think about, the big thing about this is like when someone goes through and survives, horrific things like, human trafficking or domestic battery. The whole thing about the Rockford Family Peace Center is it's one place where you go to get, to get everything, I get so like,
right.
But, you go there and you're not having to go to 10 different facilities. You've already been through enough, right? So this is your one stop to, to get the assistance and get the care that you need. And, they're really just looking, they want people to know that they exist. They want people to know that it's a place that you can come, and they're really, really good. They'll take care of you, and, they'll help you through your horrific situation. And we were just really, I was honored that I was like, really? You sure you want us to do this this dumb thing that we're doing? They're like, well, we really just, we want people to know that we're here, and we're here for them. We're here for the survivors. And we thought, yeah, absolutely. And, right now people need to laugh. They need to slam some Busch Light, whatever it is. It's like, we need to have, something, an escape to get away from a lot of the realities that are existing right now. And I know a lot of people are hit super hard. And the music industry is one of them too, right? So,
right.
And I'm not comparing, apples to oranges here and whatsoever, but we're really honored to be a part of it. And we hope that we can get to that $2,500 mark before Saturday. And if we get to it before, if it's 7, we're doing it at, I believe it's at 8:30 p.m. on Saturday. So if we get to $2,500 at 8, well, let's see, I'm going to need at least, so if we get to that at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
We have a cutoff of 8 o'clock. But if we get to that at 8 p.m., that gives us enough time to become those characters. And I think we'll have some fun.
Talking to Miles Nielsen, if people want to donate for the Family Peace Center charity fund you got going up, where you and Kelly will switch roles with Uncle Gary and Aunt Dottie, where's the best place they can go to make the donation?
There's a link if you're on Facebook. You could always contact the Rockford Family Peace Center and do that through them, I'm sure. But there is an event created on Facebook, and you can just look it up. I think it's an evening with Uncle Gary and Aunt Dottie for the Rockford Family Peace Center. I believe that's what it's titled. I'm not in front of the computer right now, but you can go on there, and there's a GoFundMe on there. Just click the link, and it'll walk you through the steps on how to donate. And it's a really simple process. And we're just hoping anything will help. That's the thing. I think that the $1,000 that they've gotten so far, that's a great donation. If we can get to 25, and then during the stream, we're going to keep the donation link open too. If people are having a good time, and this is worth $5 of entertainment, or $10 or $20 or whatever it is, or if you know someone who's been through these things and they're survivors, and you want to donate because you're on the other side of it, or you've been a part of it. So we're going to keep those lines open through the whole thing.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much, Miles. Always great talking to you. Good luck with the fundraiser. Please help out and make a donation. And watch the stream tonight. Miles Nielsen music page on Facebook starts at 8 o'clock. It's always very entertaining to watch you guys. I've enjoyed it through the past several weeks. So thank you so much for taking the time today, Miles.
Yeah, buddy. It's always good. I wish we were in the. I wish I was next to you and Steve Austin in the studio. But and Captain Jack, I hope he's well. Hope you guys are all doing well over there. You're not far from me. I walk by your station just about every day.
Well,
with the dogs, so I make sure they take a big dump in your lawn.
Well, thank you so much for taking care of us that way, and hopefully we'll have you in studio soon. Thanks,
All
Miles.
right, buddy, take care.
All right, it's Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7, The Eagle.